Hey summer readers, it's Mrs. Ibanez. I'm going to be reading you a story this week. I've also brought along some of my friends to help me. The story we're reading is called America Is. Can anybody guess why we'd be reading a story about America? If you said because the 4th of July is coming up, you're right. The 4th of July is America's birthday. So the story we're reading today is all about America and the country we live in. The story was written by Louise Borden and illustrated by Stacy Schuett. Let's get started. America is our country. It is the place we call home. We are the nation whose name means freedom to people all over the world. America is 50 states from the Atlantic coast to the Pacific Ocean and beyond. The United States of America. Some states are big, and some states are small. 13 of the states are very old. The rest came later, one by one. America is a flag of stars and stripes. 50 stars for the 50 states we have now. 13 stripes for the 13 states that began our nation. America is the pledge we say at school.
And the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, which stands one nation under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
It is the song we sing with our hands over our hearts.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
America is old barns and country roads, fields of corn and wheat, and farmers who work sunup to sundown. American farmers grow food that feed families all over the world. America is teachers and their students in schools in every state, and miners and factory workers, artists and musicians, bakers and bankers, and millions of other people who work at many different kinds of jobs at every hour of the day and night. America is skyscrapers, tall with many windows. Up, up, up. And people in cities who rush to and from work, in cars, in buses, in taxicabs, on subways and fast trains. Whoosh! Honk, honk! Hurry, hurry. From New York City to Chicago to Los Angeles, this is America.
America is the swamps and bayous of the deep south, and ponds that glimmer from east to west, and lakes so huge and deep they seem as big as an ocean, and rushing streams and creeks and brooks, and rivers that are long and wide that bring our states together as one vast land from the Hudson to the Ohio, to the Mississippi to the Columbia. This is America. America is home to its very first people, the proud tribes who live in peace with the earth and the sky, whose words bring wisdom to all who listen. And America is those of us who came later, many kinds of people from many countries of the world. We are one family and one team. And America is the prairie, tall grass, and wind and stars. Listen, this is America.
America is the stone walls of New England, the forests of the Northwest, the osprey and the oysters of the Chesapeake Bay, and Minnesota winters 10 degrees below zero, and sometimes colder. The West and its ranches are part of this nation too, with 10-gallon hats and boots and spurs, with herds of cattle and lassos in cowboys' hands. Rodeos, yippee-yi-yay. This is America. America is rugged mountains with caps of snow, and deserts that are hot and dry, 100 degrees in the shade. It is Niagara Falls, the Grand Canyon, and sandy beaches. Or dig all the way to China, or fly a kite. So much to see in every state. America. America is big trucks and wide horizons and roads that take us east and west, north and south. And America is old towns with old names and new towns yet to be that tell our history then and now. It is a nation where 50 states meet, where all are one. America is the land where we are free to live, to speak out, to worship, to work, to play, and to follow our dreams.
America is names we remember, like George Washington, Betsy Ross, Ben Franklin, Harriet Tubman, Abraham Lincoln, Eleanor Roosevelt, and Martin Luther King Jr. And holidays we call our own, like Thanksgiving in November, to honor the Pilgrims and the Native Americans. And the 4th of July, when every summer in every state, fireworks light up our sky. Happy birthday, America! America is letters and phone calls, emails and faxes, from family, from friends, from the 50 states, near and far, vacations and reunions. We connect across the rivers, across the mountains, across the miles, across America. America is the stories of all of us told together. From continent to continent across the world, we are the nation whose name means freedom. America is our country. It is the place we call home. Thank you so much for hanging out with my friends and I as we read the story America Is. Hopefully you learned a little bit about our history and maybe some of the things that America stands for or America is. And we all would like to wish you a safe and happy 4th of July. Bye! Bye.